Hi guys, welcome back to a year-long challenge of getting better at drawing. My name is Taire and I'm participating in this journey or challenge hosted by Mark Brunet. Link is below as always. Each month there are 3 or 4 tasks to help you improve your skills as an artist, so let's look at what we've got for month 2. The task this month. Let me get my list. You're supposed to do 80 gestures, 2 minutes each. The second task is anatomy studies of heads and of face. We're gonna get better at the human anatomy. And for the bigger task, like encompassing the whole month, you're supposed to do one scene in a 1-point perspective. So, okay, let's look at what we've got. Okay, so all in all, I need to admit that this month felt a little unproductive. Oh, at least a little more unproductive than January felt. There were many days where I didn't draw anything. And most of the drawings I did were done on, I think, 5 or 6 days. So that's all you need to know about me building a habit of drawing every day. Okay, let's have a look at task number 1, the gestures I did. I know you were supposed to do 80 of them, but I barely managed to get 25 done. I don't know, somewhere in the 20s. So let's have a look at them. All in all, in the beginning I felt like the gesture quality seemed to drop, because last month we were drawing gestures at 5 minutes per gesture, which is now down to 2 minutes. But I felt like as the month progressed, I'd improved over time. Task 2, the heads and face studies. I tried to incorporate some of them into the gestures, so that's why I tended to take a little more time on this area of the body. And there are many unfinished gestures, just like half a body, and yeah, studying the face takes time. Okay, so my original plan was to get better at drawing stylized characters and various face shapes, which I did, kind of, but not to the extent I tried to do it. But I will get back to that next month, as a good procrastinator would do. What I discovered when drawing gestures, I've never drawn gestures before this challenge, so these are my first 2 months of gesture drawing in general. It felt kind of frustrated, because I know what parts will definitely look wonky, but I'm not yet at the point where things are improving, so I guess I need to keep on practicing, but it is frustrating. So if you're stuck like me, you are heard. You are not alone. Just keep on going. It will get better. I hope so. Next, I also did some drawings of Taire and Thorun from Vikings, which I have not seen, but I'm watching currently. I did both of them without a timer, so even though they are half-body drawings, yeah, it just felt good to draw something that was not one of the assigned tasks. Well, I did spend some extra time on the heads and faces, on their heads, and try to give a clear outline to the face and the hair shape. It felt really refreshing, because it reminded me that I'm doing this for myself. I'm not doing this for the internet, well, not only, but it was nice doing a task that was not a real task in this sense. So, this month in general lacked some structure. As you might have noticed, this video is not scripted, as was last month, so I try to speak more freely. But my plan for next month, I already mapped out the whole month in my head. Let me get a list. I made a detailed list of everything I'm trying to accomplish next month. I figured out for myself that these 3 or 4 tasks each month are not providing enough structure. So I wrote down all of them and noted down all the ideas that came to my mind when I thought about this task. So when I'm sitting down and I'm not sure what I'm going to draw or on which task I'm going to work on, I already have some ideas to draw inspiration from. So hopefully this will work. We will see. I'm sorry that February was a little scrambled all in all, and I semi-finished all of the tasks, but yeah, I'm still happy I did at least something, but that's about it. So, but here's the update as promised. I'm not gonna leave you hanging, so yeah, so let's talk about next month. We will pick up where we left this month. Instead of one scene in a 1-point perspective, we are doing one scene in a 2-point perspective, which I have never done before, but I think this will be a great challenge. We are also going to keep it up with the gestures. We are going to do 30 of them for 5 minutes each, like the same we did in January, so hopefully there will be more details and more shading next month, because 2 minutes is, yeah, it's like the lower limit I really feel comfortable with, but 5 minutes is really better. I like these really. I like this really much. Yeah, we are going to do portrait studies. I noted some ideas. I really want to do some realistic portraits in black and white, maybe introduce some color depending on how much time I have. And hopefully I will be able to pick up a task I left this month, which would be doing the portrait studies and having a little fun with experimenting with the different face shapes and not have all the characters look the same. So yeah, I guess hopefully this will happen. The last of the tasks would be to study the body construction of humans, I guess, and draw a simple mannequin. And even though I know that character design is only going to be introduced in June, I think it's June, I will try to do some basic exploration of some ideas I wrote down earlier. And yeah, I already wrote down a few goals I would like to reach this month. So thank you very much to everybody sticking around, and yeah, hopefully next month I will have better news for you. I was just taking it slow this month, and yeah, hopefully next month I will present to you all of the beautiful art that I'm going to make. Okay, take care, have a nice day, and stay tuned. Keep on drawing, keep on improving.